Hello everyone, today I show you the basics of how I do gradient and blending with colored pencils. Gradient and coloring means a gradual and natural transition from one shade to another shade of the same color. It can also mean from one color to another different color. The reason why I have my students practice layer by layer with the boxes for this exercise is because I want them to experience adding multiple light layers to make colors darker or more vibrant rather than pressing hard. It's a good habit and will come in handy when coloring more complex drawings that has lots of color transitioning. The best way to learn is to do it yourself, so grab some pencils and draw with me. Gradient from light to dark. First, draw 6 boxes. They don't have to be perfect. Close your eyes and pick any color. Start by giving all the boxes a really light layer of even shading. To help you color lightly, hold your pencil away from the tip. You will naturally color super lightly. Next, add another light layer starting from the second box. Add another light layer starting from the third box. Repeat this again by adding a bit more pressure starting from the fourth box. Your fourth box should have 4 layers of coloring by now. Repeat this again for the 5th and 6th box. It's okay if the 5th and 6th boxes start to look the same and cannot go any darker with these light layers. Just make sure do not press hard. If you press too hard, you might create a dense mark on your paper, or you might not be able to mix in any other colors later. You should still keep it light enough so you can see some white micro gaps on the surface of your paper, which will allow some space to mix in other colors. In fact, for the final box, we are going to mix other colors to make it darker. You have lots of options. There is no right or wrong. The colors you choose can potentially influence the kind of mood you want to bring to your art, so experiment with this and have fun. To make colors darker, most of us would think of the color black, but you can also mix in some of its complementary colors, also known as opposite colors on the color wheel. You can also play around and mix in colors that are close to its complementary colors. You can even do all of the above. To make more subtle transition, mix the same colors for the previous box to make it subtle and light. To learn more about color wheels and more color mixing techniques to create multiple colors using only few color pencils, welcome to check that out at another video I've just created. Gradient from one color to a different color. Basically, we just do the same thing but flip one set of gradient color over on top of the other set. Draw 6 boxes again. First, we will make a single color gradient like last time, except this time we need the color to fade out earlier and leave the last box blank. We can use the previous method and build up a gradient with multiple light layers. Or you can try here with me, practice using pressure control and start by the darkest spot. Remember, do not press too hard. We rather color softly and add multiple layers as needed. We can always come back and add more layers to make it darker. Do the same thing with another color, starting from the empty box and go opposite direction. It might feel harder to see it go light, but let's trust ourselves and feel the pressure of our pencil on the paper. It may take several practices if this is your first time. Remember to start fading out around the middle area and leave the last box alone. Great job! Thank you for staying curious and learn from me by watching until this point of the video. In the next video, let's put these techniques learned into practice by drawing some simple gradient art with me. See you there!